Welcome to the Grow to the Flow channel designed to keep you moving and growing towards freedom. Video 1 Life Essentials for Stronger Knees, Life and a Ski Season. Okay, let's go. Let's start with high knees. Let's do it at least 30 seconds to 60 seconds. The highest possible. Land softly on the middle of your foot. Brace your core. Keep breathing through your nose if you can. Keep those knees up high. Back straight. One tip, at the end of the video, I'm going to share a technique to incorporate this into your life with as less of a hurdle as possible to make it consistent. Next, we're going to a deep squat position and make the wrists more loose. In this move, we keep the fingers pointed to the outside and the wrist together while we make circles. Now we're gonna lean softly into our wrists. First onto the palms of our wrists, pointing forwards and pointing backwards. And then on the other side of our hands. Don't make it painful, you will see it improves when you do it more often. Next one is the L sit, where we are gonna do an exercise for the hip flexors and the abs. Keep it controlled. Try to do 20 full repetitions. And try to lean forward onto your hands. It becomes harder the more upright you are sitting. Brace your core. Keep your back straight. And keep breathing. Next exercise will be the deep lunges, also seen on the Knees Over Toes Guys channel. Very controlled move down. Don't drop into your knee. Controlled move down as deep as you can without pain. Don't overdo it. You will see strength coming when you do more repetitions and you do this workout more often. Controlled move down. Try to bring your ass to the back of your leg, your heel. And try not to touch the ground with your back knee. Another tip is to not put your feet on one line back to each other. To have a little bit more balance, spread your feet a little bit and get a lot of balance out of your front foot. Spread your toes, keep it all balanced. Next one are the Patrick steps. Another word is a polyquin step. The Patrick step is when you have your foot on a flat surface. Apologies for the unstable surface I have here. There are no stairs in this apartment. I would prefer stairs. And you can be next to a wall to get some extra support or to catch yourself. Controlled move down. point your heel as low as possible, and again, go as deep as you can and improve with doing the workout more often. A very good one for your knee, this one. You can also do this in the gym with a elevated heel. You put a weight or anything under your heel. This is better if you have less ankle mobility, and it will focus more on the quad muscles. So this one is the Patrick step. Okay, next, very good exercise to get the heart pumping. We're gonna do a 180 jump squat. 180 means turning over. Do it 20 times. And as always with jumping, don't land on a straight leg. Use your legs as a spring. All of the impact is going into your muscle. Your muscle can handle it. Your joints don't like it as much. Next are the tip raises or a tibialis raise. Stand against the wall and raise your foot as high as possible in a controlled way, and also lower them in a controlled way. Keep your legs straight as much as possible. Into the calf raises. Stand as far as possible from the wall without feeling pain, and do a contracted movement as high as possible. And also in the way down, control the move. If you want to make it a bit harder, go into the single leg. I would always do 12 repetitions. You could start with 12 with both legs as a warm-up, and in the next set you do 12 with one leg to make it much harder. The stretched out position here means you get a lot of gains in your calf muscles and you will feel the burn. Next, again for the calves, you can do this in a squatting position if you don't have a wall, but I would do both of them. It's very good for the balance and also for snowboarding, but for overall balance, it's also very good. Keep your back straight. Keep your legs in kind of a 90-degree angle, not too deep. Make sure there's nothing sticking onto your foot. And we follow up with squat position tip raises. Also very good for balance. It's very hard. If you can, stay at the top of the tip raise as long as possible. I'm not very good at it. Right here, I need to practice more. Into the next move, where we go more into the mobility stretching. I don't have a lot of room here, so I had to go outside. But it's possible. Here it's called the Superman with the Y variation, where I spread my arms in a Y form as far up high as possible. So you flex your legs off the ground and your back also. And you hold for half a second at the top with your arms in the Y and your thumbs pointing up. We're gonna exchange this with the bird dog move, where again we hold for a second at the top as high as possible. Brace your core. We're gonna do this for 10 repetitions on each side. To make it a bit harder, make a bear variation out of it, where the knees are not touching the ground. Again, place your legs a little bit apart to have more balance, your hands as well. Try to keep your hips parallel to the ground. Brace your core. If it's too hard, you can drop back down. It's more important to do it right. And keep breathing. Very good exercise for complete core strength. Everything connected. And the next one is to open up the shoulders. Go with your elbow as high as possible and tap your lower elbow and repeat. Let's do this for 8 times. And you can also do this in the bear variation where your knees are not touching the ground. Do controlled movements. Don't swing your elbow. And then we go into the mobility and the stretch and the calm down. Very important here, the cobra pose and the child pose. Keep breathing, especially in the child pose. Do a couple of very deep breaths into your nose, deep into your belly, and breathe out into your mouth to calm down, to find some clarity. If you want, you can repeat this exercise for 2, 3, 4 times, but try to do it at least once for a couple of times per week, and you will see your whole body, your knees, and your life will improve. Thank you for joining. So I made a template. You just have to open it and you can start doing the workout. Go to the link in the description and there you can have the free download. Having to focus or to open a video, follow the channel for more videos like this.